When my get it girls always looking so fine. So hands to the ceiling. Back quick, I'ma let you go. I don't ever trip, that's not what.
Hey, MT, how much are we gonna win by tonight?
There he is, the young goat himself. Those kicks, MP.
There's the man of the hour. Go get him, MP.
Feeling you, MP.
Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams, the 76ers. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Big Daddy is out there with Morant. Then there's Desmond Bane. Then there's Jackson, and it's Stewart in at the power forward. And for the 76ers, Tyus Jones out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Lowry in at the four-man position. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Embiid. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And here is Bane. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Jones with it. He's picked up by Morant. Got a piece of it. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And finished off by Morant.
This is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
The 76ers off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. Jones kicks to Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that and is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Jones, the pass to Lowry. Back to Jones. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Big Daddy off target from three-point range. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Big Daddy.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Jackson, a screen on Maxey. Here's Big Daddy. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Now, here's Lowry. 11 points last game. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
Morant surveying the D. And the 3 off target from Big Daddy. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Maxey. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here. Clark, the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things.
Now here's Morant after the miss from Joel Embiid. Morant passes to Big Daddy. 5 on the clock. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Big Daddy. Chalk up 2 there. That's 7 points for Big Daddy.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Jones kicks to Hawkins. Here's Maxey. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Morant outside. Pass to Big Daddy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one at the line is good. And Memphis making a change here. Both free throws good from Big Daddy. Here's Morrison. A 3-ball. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Memphis with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
The Grizzlies force the team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
You've got Wiseman, Luke Kennard out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Morrison. And it's Maxey in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in the last game against the Raptors got the job done. He tallied 50 points, and to everybody's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. He made a number of threes. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Now, here's Maxey after the miss from Big Daddy. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Grizzlies on defense. Leading by 5. Passes it to Wiseman. 76ers moving the ball around. Screen by Jones. Morrison the pass to Jones. And Jones slams it home.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Here's Big Daddy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And this late in the season, Greg, you consider rookies to even be rookies anymore. They've played so many games at this point.
I mean, yes and no. They aren't as green as they were to start the season, but rookies still need a full year to fully kind of learn what it takes day in and day out.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Hawkins is checked in. Now, here's Maxey. Nice D from Williams. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Right wing shoots the 3, and good. The 3-point shot good from Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Hawkins. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. Probably the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Big Daddy, that's good. And it's a 10-point Grizzly lead. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Philadelphia calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now here's Morant following the missed shot by Tyus Jones. And it's Big Daddy missing. The 76ers trail by 10. Great for a franchise like Memphis. Is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Kicks to Morant. Unable to get that one. Excellent D that time from Jones. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. He feeds it to Embiid. It's stolen by Vucevic. Morant outside.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Vucevic against Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. No good on the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Big Daddy. That three off the mark.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these three. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Hawkins. Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. And it's Big Daddy missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Long road trips never easy. You hope to get some early wins, but if you don't, that grind gets harder and harder and harder and harder and harder.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, long stretches away from home can reveal what you really are made of.
Now for a moment to look at our game. Everything, and I mean everything, is falling into place for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Their offense reminds us.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Isaiah Stewart. Morant is out there with Big Daddy. And there's Jackson. And it's Bane in its small forward. Jones looking for an opening. And the pass to Embiid. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Here's Hawkins. It's hauled in by Stewart. Memphis leading by 10. Outside, Bane shoots it up. Big Daddy, that's good. Big Daddy's got 25 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Pass to Hawkins. On the wing, Jones. Shot clock at 6. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Jones has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia, trailing by 10. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. A moment now to hear from our Our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bain says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. They want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, and that leaves me open in the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. His three-pointer's off the mark. Memphis leading by 10. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Jones against Morant. Here's Lowry. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's Big Daddy. He's covered by Maxey. Buries it from three-point range. And that's 31 points for Big Daddy.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The 76ers trail by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The offensive rebound. Memphis has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Timeout called the 76ers. Look at Big Daddy. What a contribution.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they got to talk about it quickly.
Wiseman's checked in for the 76ers. Morrison comes in for Tyus Jones. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Jaren Jackson. Jackson comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Williams in for Bain.
The quick-footed, creative Max is so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Maxey hits them both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Big Daddy. Off target from outside. The 76ers trail by 17. Maxey into the lane, and it's good for 2. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
From deep three-point land, and it's Big Daddy missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and with maybe a step out of his range.
We see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realize how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it. And players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
Embiid is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Morrison. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's McGowan's in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Passes it to Big Daddy. Takes a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Here's Big Daddy. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
McGowan's the pass to Morrison. Here's Kennard. Good.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
The Big Daddy passes to Jackson. Here's Big Daddy. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And it's 37 points for Big Daddy.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Feeds it to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Jones for 3. Traps in the tray.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Big Daddy. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Kennard on the wing. Baseline J on the way. Here's Embiid. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of guys to box him out.
Big Daddy, that's good.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys, and what's been a very strong year, to say the least, tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep, even though it is a small number. Still nice to get that sweep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Big Daddy.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
41 seconds left in the fourth. Williams can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. So it's both teams making... So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was open.
Good game.
I'm feeling a big game tonight, kid.
got this, MP.
Coming right up, the Magic taking on the Grizzlies. Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce, and the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. They've got Nikola Vucevic. Ja Morant is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Magic, Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Johnson is out there with Suggs. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 slot. The flat-out hustle of Wendell Carter Jr. is something you have to appreciate.
I think, B.A., we can all appreciate a hard-playing big man. But you have to remember, Wendell Carter Jr. has now proven himself to be a legit threat from 3. He rebounds it nightly on a consistent basis, and that offensive game is getting better and better.
Here's Big Daddy. And a miss there on the triple. Johnson against Morant. Pass to Carter. It's Markkanen on the wing. Now here's Johnson, pounded by Morant. Johnson with a bucket.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Now here's Morant. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
And you've got to be perfectly in sync on that one.
Man, that's a tough play to convert. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Banchero finds Johnson. Back to Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Some solid defense from Stewart.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Outside Morant. Pass to Big Daddy. Puts it up from 17. And it's Orlando with a rebound. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Well, Grant, the playoffs are on the horizon. We're almost there. Can you taste postseason basketball?
I can taste it, I can smell it, I can feel it. There's nothing like the NBA playoffs. The level of basketball is just incredible, and lots of teams have a shot this year, so it'll be fun to see how it all plays out.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Williams. Out to the right wing. Fires for three. The shot by Big Daddy, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Johnson with it. Marking it inside. Covered by Vucevic. Another shot. Markkanen misses for Memphis. They've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Big Daddy. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Timeout called, the Magic. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. Memphis, #1.
Yeah, boy, they've been hot from three this past month. That's what happens when you have good shooters who get into a good rhythm.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And Caro outside. Johnson on the wing. And another. Missed by Orlando. Memphis leading. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 6. And Carter with the block.
Well, this is about the 7'5" wingspan and the defensive instincts of Wendell Carter Jr. Send it back, young sir.
Here's Suggs. He played a great game against New Orleans. And Markkanen with the stuff.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Morant looking for an opening. Over to the left wing. Here's Big Daddy. Misses the 3.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Bane, he's checked in for Morant. Here's Suggs. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Johnson with a bucket.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Big Daddy. Gets the 3 ball to go. Big Daddy's got 9.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Wagner. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Markkanen against Stewart. The three from Suggs. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Big Daddy. Takes a 3. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. 12 points for him.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find...
Oh, yes! It's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock.
It's all tied in Orlando. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter. Guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
But we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Black in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in their last game against the 76ers put on a show. He picked up 41 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. All around, he just seemed unstoppable, getting everything he wanted. Hopefully, he's got more of that energy for us tonight.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
4 on the clock. Here's Wagner. Count it. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
To the paint.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Morant against VanVleet. Banchero outside. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Picked by Pirtle. Big Daddy, pass to Pirtle. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
The Grizzlies have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Big Daddy, the pass to Pirtle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pirtle's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Pass to Banchero. The take from Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I call that being decisive. Banchero up the dribble drive leaves no doubt.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Pirtle. Stewart comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And it's Desmond Bane in for Morant. Big Daddy, the pass to Stewart. And down it goes. 2 points. Stewart's got his first 2 points.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Pass to Markkanen. Carter, a screen on Stewart. Down low. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Markkanen.
But you could see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
To the middle. Here's Stewart. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Orlando trailing here. 34 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Markkanen left side. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
To the inside. The kick out to Williams. Here's Big Daddy. Stewart, left side. Good if it goes. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
For your arena entertainment.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. Not to steer us completely off topic, but just out of curiosity. Either of you ever think about coaching in the league?
You know, I don't know if I'd be good.
And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Well, they got high percentage looks that led to a lot of points.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And so it's Memphis, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human, too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
On the court for the Grizzlies, Isaiah Stewart out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Williams in at the 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Fred VanVleet went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done, but trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done in my life. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
He's got it in the right order. Thanks, Allie. Banchero the screen. Inside. Banchero from close range.
You see the fearlessness on the interior by Paolo Banchero. This is his comfort zone.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Johnson.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Banchero. He has 7. Here's Suggs. Grizzlies with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Can't hit from in close.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Here's Big Daddy. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Markkanen misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Johnson with it. He's got 5. Pass to Suggs. Outside Carter. Banchero against Williams. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Carter. Banchero's got 9 points.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Morant, pass to Big Daddy. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Carter from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Big Daddy. Hits a three-pointer. Big Daddy's got 23 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Banchero finds Carter. Pass to Johnson. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. With the playoffs around the corner, let's see how the West is shaping up. You look at the Grizzlies. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches.
You know, for Memphis, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Desmond Bane comes in for Ja Morant. Here's Big Daddy. And another miss by Memphis.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
How about Fred Van Vliet, the ability to carve up the defense on the dribble drive. Nice.
Here's Big Daddy. Drops in the 3. 26 points for him.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Now here's Markkanen. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Wagner. The 3. The rebound by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Big Daddy. And it's rejected.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Suggs. Back to Markkanen. Doris, the league has always been invested in the G League. A few years in now with 2-way contracts. It's been a success as well.
There's no doubt about that, BA. Here's why it's important. For stretches of the season, you can bring those G League players up, and they can get real opportunities on an NBA roster and at NBA level competition. But on the moments where there aren't those opportunities, they can go to the G League and get incredible experience in the system, understanding what the operations of the team are. It's great for both players and teams.
Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Jalen Suggs out there with Johnson. And it's Markkanen in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Suggs. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Grizzlies.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
Add this one to the win column. Their 57th of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Big Daddy.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
The shot by Big Daddy, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close.
Good game, man.
Time for a shoot around, MP. Let's go.
Over here, over here.
It's about game time, bring the pain time.
Time to get to work. Do your thing, MP.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And right now we've got a matchup, Brent, between two defensive-minded teams going head-to-head. This should be fun.
Yeah, this is a no easy buckets night. Everything will be earned tonight. That's the way we like it. High-level defense.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The big men on the floor for them. Giannis and Portis. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Here's Big Daddy. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. Big Daddy's got the first 3 points tonight for the Grizzlies.
Nice effort. Taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Magic in Orlando. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Big Daddy's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Grizzlies. Portis a screen on Morant. Morant against Lillard. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Lillard.
Well, forcibly, Lillard is a volume shooter for this team, but he's surprisingly efficient. Decent percentages across the board.
And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough. These individual accolades and these high-scoring seasons. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June, so it's going to be about championships for him moving forward.
And here is Antetokounmpo following the three from Big Daddy. Jackson has the open look. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Jackson. The Big Daddy passes to Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Jackson in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Here's Big Daddy. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
The Bucks shooting their initial free throws in the game right here. Some changes for Memphis. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jackson. Jackson comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Williams in for Bain. Morant surveying the D. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Portis sets the pick for Lillard. Pass to Vezenkov. Jackson, a screen on Jackson. To the inside. Jackson gets the bucket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Jackson, a screen on Lillard. Drives to the hoop. Offensive rebound. Out to Morant. Fires for three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Bucks trail by 8. Lillard with it. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game.
Yeah, Lillard has a talent to move the ball. He's developed those sharp instincts.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first look at the Bucks.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And this one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
Now Morant. After the missed three from Damian Lillard. Good on the three-point shot.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Okogie, the pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. 7-second difference, shot in game clock. Fires from way outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that one.
Here's Big Daddy. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and it has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. T.J. McConnell is out there with Mitchell. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And it's Sumner in at the small forward. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in the last game against the Magic was sincere. He added 29 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. Showed up once again, what's becoming the norm for him of late. We'll see what he has in store tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It looked like, Greg, he could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Right. Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Laravia's checked in, and it's Williams in for Williams. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Jackson in for T.J. McConnell.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Inside, stolen by Mitchell. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And as we march through the end of March, a chance now to look through the power rankings. Take a look at the Rockets. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And looking at Memphis, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
Here's Big Daddy. 22 points for him. A shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Lillard against Morant. Takes the 13-footer, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Memphis leading by 14. Payne looking around. Here's Big Daddy. And another miss by Memphis.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he is finally...
Oh, Giannis up high and down home.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Here's Big Daddy. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Big Daddy's got 10 points in the quarter.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
1:14 left to play here in the half. Outside, Antetokounmpo. He kicks to Lillard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lillard's got 5.
And Lillard wasting no time getting 3 back.
Here's Big Daddy. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Giannis passes to Okogie. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bender, he's checked in for the Bucks. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. 6 to shoot. Portis a screen on Bane. For 3, Okogie. It's rebounded by Memphis. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Payne for 3. Connects from three-point range. Payne's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's Memphis. holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Right back after this break.
Hello and welcome.
Each guy brings something different to the table. This is a competitive field, but I think we're starting to get a clear picture of who's the top. Get it? Top.
And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the Memphis Grizzlies. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Jackson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Big Daddy. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Morant in at the one. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. If I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, D.A., thank you.
Man, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Stewart with the screen on Jackson. Here's Big Daddy. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Grizzlies shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Good on the second free throw. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
Outside Portis. Here's a Kogi. Can't cash in from close range.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Jackson. Here's Big Daddy, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. The Bucks making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Damian Lillard. 6th in free throw percentage. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Big Daddy out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Desmond Bane.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Vucevic against Portis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And Stewart gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Lillard, the pass to Portis. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Here's Mitchell. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Stewart misses. The Bucks shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Lillard finds Mitchell. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points so far.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Memphis.
Morant passes to Big Daddy. He got it again. Sensational.
And game after game, he just elevates beyond what the defense can handle.
In terms of career 50-point games, he's almost second all time.
And who's in second right now? His airness, Michael Jordan. What an honor to be mentioned alongside him.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's in there.
And the vision of the Greek Freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Big Daddy. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Big Daddy's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Memphis. Now, Giannis. From 11 feet away. And so it's Memphis with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Antetokounmpo. Mitchell is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Hernan-Gomez, and it's Sumner in at the 3 slot. Here's Big Daddy, and again for 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard. Mitchell passes to Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by McConnell. Picked by Vucevic. And it's Big Daddy missing. The Bucks shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Jackson, he's checked in for T.J. McConnell.
Number 44, Andre Jackson.
Mitchell looking it over. And there's the drive. Over to the wing. The 3. Rebound by Williams.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
3-pointer. And it's Big Daddy missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 4th assist in this one. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Saturday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Big Daddy, and he's good on the three ball. Big Daddy's got 49 points in the game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Portis the screen. Outside Jackson. Outside Portis. Over in the corner, Lillard for three. Knocks down the three ball.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Outside Williams. Here's Big Daddy. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Portis the screen. Over in the corner, Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Bangs on the trifecta.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Down low. Nice shot by Portis.
And that is exactly how you run it. Portis with the setup, positioned himself well.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And there's the pass to Lillard. The Grizzlies pull it in. Big Daddy's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins. Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season. Some changes for Memphis. Pirtle comes in for Nikola Vucevic, and it's Williams in for Jackson. Portis, the pass to Okogie. Jackson against Williams. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Clock at 6. Here's Lillard. It's deflected. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Milwaukee now. Okogie, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Big Daddy. Puts it up. It drops.
How aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Half the team's points have been his.
Points? Are you kidding me? You're making my job
What's up,
easy,
MP?
Keep it up.
I know you like to set your own goals, but Here's what I think he should be doing out there.
Kevin just told me it looks fun. But, yeah, I can just let it go. You're my trainee, always.
You trained me 7 years ago. Come